Hello, my name is Dr. Gary Swanson. I'm looking forward to working with you on this class this spring. I live here in Lubbock, Texas, just a couple of blocks away from the Tech campus. My lovely wife Janet is a speech pathologist. My son Patrick is a photographer in Florida. His wife Brooke is in education. My daughter Cassidy is a neonatal and pediatric nurse practitioner. Her husband Sly is a great carpenter. But most importantly, they are the parents of my grandchildren. And they live 2 blocks away. This is Icy Jane. Icy is 2 years old. And then this is Hopper, Jack, and Whit Paul. Hopper's 6 and Whit is 4. I don't think you'll ever meet anybody who loves being a grandfather more than I do. For the past 12 years, I've been speaking and writing for a living. And then I had a small construction company here in Lubbock that does mainly outdoor construction and renovations here in the Tech Terrace area. I've been adjunct faculty at Tech for 20 years and about 5 years here in the College of Media and Communication, but this fall they gave me the chance to teach full-time, and I just can't tell you how much I've loved it. I do love teaching. I hope it comes across in the way I deal with you and the ways that I encourage you. I'm looking forward to this semester. Now, this is my first time to do an online class, so I'll ask you to be patient with me as I kind of nail down the technology, find ways to be most efficient as you upload and download videos, as you complete assignments. I'll ask you now, you see on Blackboard, there is the syllabus for the course. Go ahead and download that and print it out and read it. Here's what I want you to notice about that. Every week we'll have a new session, and that session will typically include a study guide. And a study guide is just an organized way for you to take notes. Notice I'll ask you to complete the study guide, complete answers to questions, save that, submit it to me. There'll be a quiz after most of those. On weeks of presentations, we'll focus on the presentation. Everything needs to be turned into me by midnight on Sunday. I know most of you work, so I want to give you the full weekend for each week to get that completed. But I recommend you get it done early because there's always technological problems that come up and cause you to be late, and I can't accept late work. So please take care of that. Study guides, quizzes, and exams are 40% of the grade, 60% of the grade, as it should be your presentation. You do an introductory presentation, an informative or persuasive presentation. You will do a resume video, kind of a elevator speech, and then you do a career research interview with somebody significant to you. One of the requirements is that you have 2 adults or more in the room as you present. And so my recommendation, you set a camera up in the back of the room and have it so it's showing their heads in front of you as you speak, as you're standing, as you're speaking. I require this because this is not a broadcasting course, it's a presentation course. And so you need to be looking at people's eyes, you need to be working with the room. If you'll get more than 2, I'll give you 5 points extra on those presentations. You get 3 adults or more in the room as you do this. The most critical thing about the videos you're going to do is make sure that I can see you the whole time and that I can hear you, which means go ahead and practice, get it set up before you start with your presentations each time. All right? Now, education is reinforced by reading and by writing, by testing, by practicing, by seeing. One of the things that I'm going to do for every week is something similar to this video you're watching, like 4 or 5 minutes with Dr. Gary. Well, I tell you, here's what I want you to look for in this piece. Here's what I want you to emphasize in what's coming up. And so I'll ask you for every week, watch the video first and then go into the study guide or go into the assignment guides for the presentation, and we'll go from there. So finally, do this for me. On the syllabus, the back page of the syllabus is a syllabus agreement student information sheet. Will you complete that and scan it for me and email it to me or send it to me? And then also do this. Do me a less than 1 minute video and tell me your name, where you live, your major, when you graduate, and what you hope to do after you graduate. Since we're not in a classroom, there's no way to go around the class and introduce one another. So this is a way to do that. Once these videos are complete, I'll post them up and we can kind of get to know one another in the classroom. Especially, I can get to know you and associate a face with your name. I'm really looking forward to working with you. Please stay in touch with me. On the syllabus is my cell phone, my email address. Just contact me and I'll follow through right away. Thanks so much.